And hello, everyone. I think I've got my mic unmuted now, so hey, let's remove that. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. So, moving right along. Let's just go ahead and bring in my co-host. Let's start out with none other than the you know who he is, Art
Hey, hello
and
everybody.
Bucky.
Hey, it's great to be here. How's everybody doing? Oh,
I'm
hey
doing.
Bucky, we've got a birthday today. Oh
Oh,
yeah, it's Johnny Joefire's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Johnny Joefire. Happy birthday to you.
yay! Happy birthday, Johnny Drone Flyer.
Johnny Drumflyer.
How you doing, Bucky?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Well, I was doing great when the show started.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Why aren't you out? Oh, aren't you going to be doing some crawlers a little later?
Huh? Oh, am I do what? Am I going to talk about my crawler a little later? Is that what you said?
Yeah, are you going to do something with Neil tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what we're going to talk about later.
All right.
If I'm still awake, we will.
Okay. I'll see you later. Have a
I,
good show. Bye.
okay. Okay, Bucky. Now I'll bring in the rest of the crew because I didn't figure they needed to be subjected to that. So, oh, I
Yeah,
suffocate
Good
thanks,
point.
Lloyd.
everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, anyways, so Art, how you doing?
I'm
God
doing pretty
bless
good
this
now.
dog.
The dogs are.
Yeah, just on cue.
Hasn't made a noise all evening, and now all of a sudden it starts. Okay,
Right
and
on cue.
yeah, and right on cue exactly. Uh, and how are you, Dominic?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just waiting for the bloody thing to warm up over here.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
wish it'd
Still
finish
cold.
cooling down here. It's
Yeah, so
90
we're doing the
degrees
exact
today.
opposite.
And Charles, how about
Yeah.
yourself?
Just getting up from my little pre-show nap.
uh,
Okay,
Doing
all right,
okay. Doing good.
good, good.
cool.
The song
Awesome.
"Who Let
Awesome.
Art Out"? Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'm going to start, and I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat first.
Yes. Let's do that.
Let's see, we got Mudball Don. He was here first,
Yeah, Mudball
Oh,
done.
and then Northside Hawk. He jumped in, and Art. Then we had Bryan, Waypoint, New England, and Joey Jaybird. Let's see who else jumped in next. We got Greg over on Twitch. Apparently, he doesn't get the notifications on YouTube, but he does get them on Twitch. So,
No.
fascinating.
so,
Wow.
and we have Captain Joe America. We
Joe,
got Jody. Hello, Jody. Mickey Moo is over on your
Mickey
channel, Art.
Moo? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mickey Moo
Yeah, he's over
Review.
on my channel, so is Dominic.
Yeah, and let's
said
see.
hello
We
to
got
everybody on every chat.
We got Steve Knowles,
Steve Knowles, yes.
and
We've
have I
got
missed anybody?
TJ.
Oh, TJ. Yeah, I saw him jump in. I'm interested. We got Jim's
Hello,
joining, and we
Bill.
got TJ. Yes,
Yep.
the
And
happiest
Bill,
man.
Go Drones.
All right,
AZ Drone Dude, David, hello.
AZ.
Yep.
Yeah, David,
David.
AZ Drone Dude,
Mm-hmm.
and TJ. We said hello to,
Yep.
and
Captain Joe America.
Yep.
yeah, I said hello to him. I'm sure.
Okay.
If I didn't,
Bryan,
hello again.
Waypoint, New England.
Yes, I said hi to him, and I started
Okay.
out with him.
Uh,
Let's see. Anybody else we missed so far? Doesn't look
I think
like.
we've got everybody.
yeah.
Uh, no, it looks like, and of course Charles, and
Yes.
yeah. So, oh my God, I made a quick flying trip up to Tulsa today. I had to get out and do some things. I sent off Judy's phone back to AT&T, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. And they're giving me full credit back on her phone I bought her last year. So, And so yeah, and then being as I was already out and headed sort of that direction, I went up to. I just headed on up to Tulsa and was up there probably 30 minutes. Yes, I'm the real Tulsa King. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
that whole thing is about that whole movie's styled after me.
Yep, that's right. Tulsa spelled backwards is a slut.
A slut. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Down on 11th Street, there's a lot of them too. That's how they make their living. Oh my God! I stopped today as I was getting ready to get back on the interstate to come back down here. I stopped at one of the convenience stores, and I ran inside, got me something to drink, and it was I don't know whether it's a Quick Trip or what. Anyways, they have these slices of pizza, and I just grabbed one of them. So I sat out there in my car, and I ate my pizza and was drinking I got me one of those Starbucks Frappuccino thing, or those in the bottle, the mocha ones, and I also got me a bottle of iced tea, so I could have for the show. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting there watching people coming in and out, and I saw a couple homeless people there. You could tell they were pretty beat up from society.
Right.
Then I saw this one person walk by, and it was definitely a woman. If it wasn't, it was a damn good crossdresser. I'm not sure which. She had hair all puffed up and then hanging down her back, black hair, big eyelashes out to here,
Wow.
Really, and she was really stretching the spandex. She was a little meaty, to say the least.
Oh, okay.
She's a little thick, but she was wearing like a matching purple tiger print or purple leopard print matching top and bottom, and stiletto heels about that high.
Wow.
Now, that wasn't a prostitute, then I'm not a good man, because she looked just like a street walking hooker.
Oh,
obviously she's well paid because she drove a very nice car. She had a Cadillac Escalade.
Ooh,
nice.
Did you see any camel?
No. No. I looked over when she walked in, and I thought, what the hell did I just see? And then she come back out, and I watched her until she got into the vehicle, just because I didn't know she was I thought she might have just been street walking, but trying to pick up some extra hours,
Yeah.
A little early in the evening, I thought, or a little early in the day, I thought for that, but I didn't know. And she got into that Escalade. But when she turned around, I could see what she was walking. She had these damn 3-4 inch stiletto heels. I'm going to, and I'll put it to you bluntly, she was putting a strain on them damn heels, because there was a lot of her and not much of the heels. They must have been made of titanium or something, be able to hold that up.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at what Bill's saying. He says, I made the viral Dubai Kniff
pistachio chocolate bar.
Oh, that's incredible. As they say in the videos. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, but
cool.
Hello, there's Bob Casey too.
Bob Casey's over on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I got out a little bit today, and tomorrow I am going up to see Mel, or I'm going over, I should say. I'm just going,
you already went up to A Slut.
Well, it is sort of up. It's a little up and to the side,
Yeah.
We're a little bit south of there, but not by much. It's about an hour drive from here, so I got to get up in the morning, because he's going to put some lights in a couple of my crawlers. So.
Oh, cool.
But I saw one today, or not today, but this weekend. If they'd have had it today, I'd have probably bought it. It's a 1/12 scale. Ooh. But it's a World War II German staff car, 4-wheeler. Like the
nice.
The one in Hogan's Heroes.
The Volkswagen or something like that. Volkswagen or something. And, yeah, and this is to scale. I mean, it literally. it's electric, of course, but when you lift up the back where the motor's at, there's a little belt-driven motor in there, and what they've done is they've put the motor inside of and it spins this fan belt, which in turn spins the fan to keep it cooled down, so it looks like a real working motor back there.
Oh,
And,
cool.
yeah, it's
Right.
matter when you turn when you turn the steering wheel to make it go one way or the other. The steering wheel inside of the chassis turns.
Oh, cool.
It actually has padded foam seats in it.
Oh, nice.
So and it's like, if they'd have had that, but they didn't have it, so I saved some money, but
Uh,
I've been good,
now-
Bob. I have been good.
Lloyd, do you like seafood?
Seafood,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shrimp.
All
Yeah,
right.
Joan
Well,
Silver's.
I've got one for you. I got a video. It
There
is
we go.
a seafood mukbang, and
Oh,
I
my
think
God,
you'll
no.
enjoy this one.
Yeah, I can't stand that mukbang shit.
The How to Smarteners Chino Seafood Mukbang.
Oh yeah.
Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper. Underground.
Yeehaw!
Right.
That's
There
not
you
even
go.
right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to ban you from showing that shit on my show, man. Show it on your channel on Saturday nights. That was just, yeah. Let's see, who else? Seafood. When I see food, I eat it. That's the way I am too. When I see food, I eat it. Yeah.
Hey, Mel.
Hello, Mel. Yeah.
Hey, Mel.
I will be there. It may be a little later than 9, but not by a whole lot. Maybe I'll be there between 9 and 10 tomorrow, Mel. Because I just realized how damned early that is, and I'm not sure I want to get up quite that early. But I'll try to get there
Exactly.
as early as I can.
There you go.
But yeah, X-rated food. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
I best not be late. Well, you know me. I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah. He's
Hopefully I
on
don't do like-
Filipino
well, see,
time.
I'd have been there
Yeah.
earlier last time, but I got lost.
Ah.
I will not be there when you get up. I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming up there for a cup of coffee when you first get up. No.
Mhm.
And don't call me thinking that you're going to wake my ass up, because I'll put my phone on vibrate.
Ah. There you go.
And I'll set the alarm on my iPad. Oh, just noticed today, iOS 18 is out, and you can download it today. My
Wow.
iPad is currently updating right now.
Oh, cool.
So I've got the iOS for iPad, and it's downloading, and I'll update my phone probably tomorrow after I get back, because that's all I need. I'll make it vibe till it falls off the table. Well, yeah, you can do that, but once I'm asleep, yeah. But
There's Chris Hope.
hello, nephew.
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, Charles, I think my beard has finally outgrown yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've caught up with Chris Hope yet, but I'm trying.
Yeah. We got Justin.
Oh, Justin. Well, I
Justin.
saw somebody write something about. Yeah, I know you don't like fruits. Oh, and Ronnie's in here too. My God, you guys are not helping me here.
I said hello to Ronnie.
Yeah.
All right.
That's hello, Ronnie.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, Ronnie, I missed you. I
Mhm.
need to pay more attention to chat. So,
Steve, no.
but for those of you that didn't hear me talk about on Uncle Bill's show last night, which most of you probably did, I went out Saturday and out to the lake. My kids were out there. My youngest son and his wife and my grandson were there. And my youngest son, he has a rock crawler. He has an axial. He has a 1/10 scale. And I took out all my toys, and I took both my drones, or well, I say both my drones. I took both my Avatas, the 1 and the 2. Never got the Avata 1 out because once, and I hadn't charged my batteries up, so I only had about 2/3 battery on each one. But I did get some flying. I videotaped and or videotaped. God, that's old. I videoed some of them crawling on the rocks with him and his friend had came out, who just got one. Literally, it just arrived in the mail, or he just got back from Tulsa buying it, and showed up out there at Wagner where we were at. And so I got both of them in there, and for the first time, I flew over water.
Yes.
Ooh.
And you know, I really thought it would bother me because I've really tried to avoid getting very high, or getting too close to water. It's just not something I thought,
Right.
I'm sitting. It was close enough I could swim to it if I had to, or actually I'd have my
enjoy
son
it,
swim
man.
to it. But
Who's
anyways,
Pat Rail? Dominic?
Gary.
Gary? All right, I'll.
Write that one down.
yeah, Betamax. You're right, Mickey. Yeah, videotaping. That's just a term, I guess I've used it for so long. Is Bent Wet Rails production in here?
Yes.
Yep. He's over on my channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
I
on
got
one
a
of them.
group on my channel.
But yeah, I got out there and I flew a couple of times out, off the shore just a little bit. There's a couple, party boats with nobody in them. They were anchored just off the shore, so he was flying over the boat at the lake, and the boat drifted away from home point. Battery's low and almost like, and see, I was sitting on the shore, so I knew I could get to it if I had to, or my son could, but and I was keeping a pretty close eye on it. I did that when I first took off, and so it's probably not more than 2 or 3 minutes worth of video, but it may not even be that much. But I had fun doing it, and I finally flew over water, and I felt, to be honest with you, I trusted the drone perfectly. It was myself I've never trusted to do it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't worried about the drone failing, because that thing's, for me, has always, been good. So, anyways, I had fun doing that Saturday, and I didn't realize until today that I bruised up my arm doing something, and I've gotten dark skinned, I guess, because I guess I was out in the sun long enough that I got a bit of a tan while I was out there. It's like, damn, didn't realize how dark my arms were getting. So, but anyways, I had fun. So, and my son Patrick, he was able to correct some of the problems I was having with my steering linkage on my 1/8 scale. So he got it all lined out. So
Cool.
it's took him 15 minutes. I'd tried a couple different things, and you're a retired railroad engineer, hence the name Bent Rail.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I have wondered about that. Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. What? Yeah. It's it's like I said. I was out on Lake, sitting there on the shore of Fort Gibson Lake, and just decided, well, I'm this close. I'm gonna go out. I just went a little bit out, and I thought, that wasn't bad. I went a little further out, and then came back around, and
Yeah, we got Gene, Green Mountain Droning.
well, hello,
Okay.
Gene.
Yep.
You should. Oh, let's see. Oh, and I wanted to put this. This is what I meant to put up, and it scrolled past. Used to fly as Inspire. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I did see. I don't know if any of them were named kin, but I saw a whole shitload of herrings out there. I mean, they were sitting. They were actually just standing right outside of they were standing out there, and there was a few of them up flying, but there was 3 or 4 of them just standing there. Guess waiting on dinner to come.
Yep.
So scared you, even though you had insurance on it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I do still have insurance. I still have it on that on my Avadas, but. Damn it. I love this particular brand, this Pure Leaf real brewed tea. I like the extra sweet. But them damn wide mouth bottles, you know, you end up getting tea all over yourself. And
Mm.
Yep.
so, but, anyways. But, so what else has been going on in the world?
Not much.
Let's see. They're still talking about the attempted assassination.
Yeah, they've got
More news coming out about that. That guy's been hanging out in that bush for 12 hours.
He was there for 12 hours, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, I wonder if he took a bathroom break or just wet on himself. Well,
Yeah.
the other thing was, I brought up something about it. They said he was in a propaganda video for one of the Ukrainian divisions.
Yep.
And I brought that up on Uncle Bill's last night, and but it wasn't really. But today they've been talking a lot more about it. He'd flown back and forth to Ukraine several times. I guess. You know,
Ukraine, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who's paying for all those trips? That's what I like to know.
Well, I think that's what a lot of people are trying to figure out, and I think that's what they're trying to figure out too.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't fire a shot yet, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No, he didn't get a shot off.
Nope.
Secret Service did.
Yep. They caught that guy because they were like a couple holes ahead of Trump, and they spotted that guy, and they didn't even let him get a shot off. They
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they
saw a
shot
barrel sticking
at
out of
him.
the bush, but they didn't see an armed shooter on the roof. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Makes you wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's the other point too, Mel, is that they shot at him and they missed. I mean, the guy, you know.
Well, they probably shot back with their sidearm.
Yeah, yeah.
If they shot at him with, their M16s, they would have nailed him. But, they were probably quite a ways away when they saw that barrel sticking out, and they decided, well, we better, get a round or two off and make sure we either scare them away, or if we get lucky, DRT there. Dead right
Well,
there.
The thing is, well, in all, if now it depends on, because I'm sure Secret Service carries their own revolver. Each one of them carries their own revolver, but government issue used to be 45s, and which if that were me.
You got John Kay.
Yeah, John Kay, you're absolutely right. Now, and they're doing a lot of that. And this guy has written a book calling for the assassination of Trump. Said
Wow.
he actually voted for him in 2016 and then realized what a horrible mistake he made, and he's trying to correct that and calling for Iran to come and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were talking about today, about how eagle-eyed this guy was. If they're close enough to see the barrel, it's a black barrel sticking out of dark green shrubbery in an area,
Yep.
and hiding behind two protective ceramic plates, or body armor type things that he had up there, and if
A
they
GoPro.
and a GoPro. And if they're close enough to see the barrel, they should have been close enough to be able to shoot him.
Yeah.
But I mean, they didn't even hit him once. Saving money on target practice so they can afford Christmas gifts this year. Yeah, you're probably right, Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's just, I shake my head every day at just how strange.
Yeah.
And I something that was brought up, and we talked about it on your show yesterday, And I stand corrected. You were right about Gerald Ford. His happened within a 2-week time period.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
did not realize that until today. I was listening to it, and they were talking about how soon it'd been. I said, "Well, I gotta tell Art that he was right." So I thought it was further apart than that, but I didn't realize it was within a 2-week time period with Gerald Ford.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
but one of them was Squiggy Fromm, and I don't know who the other one was.
Sarah Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Were they both from the Manson family?
Nope. Nope. Just Squeaky.
Just Squiggy? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. And there's another thing. Squiggy Fromm, that was her name that she used. Do you think the guys from Laverne and Shirley, Lenny and
That's
Squiggy?
Squeaky.
Do you think, Squeaky Fromm. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was
No.
Squiggy. Hell, I've slept since then. That's been a lot of
Squeaky. Squeaky
Huh?
from.
Oh, I thought it started with an S.
No.
Okay.
Like a freaky swan?
Squiggy.
Squeaky's. Yeah.
Like Lenny and Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
See, that's
Well, now we'll have to look it up.
Squeaky like a dog toy.
Yeah.
Squeaky.
Squeaky
All right.
from is her name.
Okay. Well, I'm having troubles hearing today, which is nothing new, but maybe if I put in the other one, because the other ear might be better.
Yeah, Squeaky from. Yep.
Squeaky. Okay.
So,
I'll put in this headset, and I got in the habit of not wearing both of them because of Judy, because I just keep one ear where I could hear her. Now maybe I can hear her. So.
there you go. I put it in the chat.
Oh, great. Now I hear Art in stereo.
In stereo.
Yeah. That was bad enough hearing him just with a single ear.
How about like that?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
See, there. Now he sounds really good. You could unmute yourself if you wanted to anyway.
Yep.
You knew that, yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, this may be my last time. I'm going to have to look, but this is probably going to be my last time of using StreamYard
Yeah.
because of that cost increase. Because that's ridiculous for what they're offering.
Right.
$40 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Did you share that video? Yes, I did. I shared it with, I sent it to Art.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he sent me this damn video, and I won't say anything because I may share it with other people. But it's not like any of Art's videos, I'll say that much. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. They're going to have to do something.
Yep.
Supposedly he had the best there was, but I don't know which is worse: the fact the guy was sitting there and knew where to shoot from, or the fact he'd been sitting there for 12 hours and they just noticed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the biggest. It's okay, Lloydman, your age. Have problems keeping steady. Yeah, thank you, Don.
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Back from the vlogger. Yeehaw!
Yeah, just don't put me with no naked women. I don't need
Nah.
that.
You don't know Haktua. No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting for 12 hours and just notice that, again, it's questionable. And I think that's what a lot of people are questioning.
Yep.
Right now, they're saying what they had. I will say one thing I heard, that they said that what they were, the last time, the criteria the criteria that they were using for how to overlook things, well, it failed because they didn't follow their own procedures back in Pennsylvania. This time they followed their own procedures, and it still, it did what it was supposed to, but it wasn't as safe as it should have been. And they're doing everything on a reactive basis instead of on a preventative.
Proactive.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't do a perimeter check. That's part of the problem. And
Yep.
they realized that what they would normally do no longer is, and the acting director did say, what has been good in the past and what has worked for us, and it worked this time, is
Right.
not good enough. He says, we're too busy reacting to these situations instead of, being proactive.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, we got to start looking at better. He says, we're going to have to go over this and go and start setting up better preventative measures. As safe as a leaky tin, lady. Yeah. It's, it was, and I don't care who it is. I mean, well, hello,
We got
Connecticut
the
Pirate.
chat,
Yep,
and we got John, CT Pirate.
yep. And Mr.
Hello,
Coach
Philip.
Chat.
Hello, John.
Getting ready for another long day at work. Well, don't work too hard, Philip. And there's Mr. White.
Yep.
Hello, Mark.
It said they followed in with the drone. Yeah, I wonder which drone they did too. Yeah, well, it's like, they're talking about how getting people, they want the best. They mentioned we want our counter snipers to be as good as those we have in the military. Well, there's a lot of those guys that are getting out that already have the security clearance, already have the training. You need to be hiring from there, which is what they used to do.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? John, right? Connecticut Pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
I met him at South Florida Drone Meetup.
Right.
Yeah. And that's been almost 5 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah, the military shooters have the most training, and that's who they were talking about. I heard them talk about that today. That one of the congressmen they were in there talking about says, we can get them all the money, but these guys are, they're understaffed, and they have been for years. Yeah, former SEAL team members,
Yep.
those guys are more than qualified for that, and any of the spec ops that came out that have been out there, because there's more than just the SEAL teams. The Army has their elite, and there's even like Force Recon with the Marines. They're got some of the best people out there. They just need to do it. They just need to reach out to them. And but as they said, it takes a year to get them trained and fully vetted, and then it takes another 2 years before they're given an assignment. Well, if you're taking 3 years to train somebody, well, they never had any experience. Is that you training them? It makes you wonder. Your former prime minister gets 24 hours protection. Yeah. But, they're going to have to do something because, as they say, third time's a charm, and that might be when the charm runs out. So,
Yep.
I don't know. It's frustrating. And I don't care if it's President Biden or Kamala Harris they were shooting at. It's a
Nobody
failure.
should be shot at.
Huh?
Nobody should be shot at.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you would think after what had happened to Robert Kennedy back in '68, somebody who was running for president would get that same sort of protection, and they
Right.
have that top notch. And so yeah, I mean it's it kind of
Mm-hmm.
they got to do something, you know. I hope, you know, and if he wins the election, you know, they did bring up about had this been Obama or somebody, we'd have had rioting in the streets, but you notice the Republicans haven't been out, you know, burning down,
Yep.
burning down cars and attacking police.
Yep.
I don't know if I don't know if he's getting protection now or not, John.
I think he had protection up
Until he dropped
until
out.
when he sort of dropped out. He's still on the ballot in several states.
Right, and some of those were by choice.
Right.
But he did get removed from
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
Yep. He wanted to stay on in Michigan. It's like, whatever happened to my body, my choice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, he was at the Zolan Cup
Zolan
because it
Cup?
was played at the golf course, and he's a member of. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Mm-hmm.
I think I saw something about that last night. Yeah,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
they can't pay me enough, Andrew. I've decided.
Oh, you're not running?
No, I suspended my campaign. I
Okay.
got too many other things, you know, and now if Donald hadn't run, you know, I probably would have, you know, I probably actually could have stood a chance against Biden if I tried. You know, all jokes set aside, I think I could have done as good as him.
Yep.
But yeah. But no, I went ahead and suspended my campaign, but you can still put me as a write-in vote if you would like.
Okay.
You know, I'm not screaming for more gun control over either one of these. Yeah, you know, they haven't really been talking about that. Glad to say, you know, what Mel said, the no more, you know, the gun control people don't seem to be shouting about from the rooftops right now.
Yeah.
I wonder why. You know, you would think that they would be talking about that, but they don't seem to really be pushing the issue on that particular. A cabinet position? Yeah, I'd take a cabinet position.
Hey,
Let's see.
I got a photo, and I think we know what Donald Trump really meant to say. When he said grab boats, you know,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what he
yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah, that's what he was really talking about in that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
tape,
see,
yeah.
they always spin it out of
Out of
context.
control, yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
back when they were talking about when, you know, that tape came out from, or was it a tape or was it just somebody was saying he said that? I never did figure that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
now.
I think it was some old buddies. It was an audio tape or something. I don't know if it was audio or. Yeah, that's
it was
right,
just-
Mickey. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
was trying to
talking
save
about
those little kittens.
those ones.
Yeah, that's the ones he wants to grab.
Yeah, the women. Women. They hear things, and when someone says "pussy," they
Well,
got dirty minds. Jeez, he's
Anybody
talking about cats.
anybody who has lived in England for very many years, I'm sure, has seen the sitcom or the comedy show called "Are You Being Served?"
Mrs. Slocum.
Yeah.
Mrs.
My pussy.
Slocum, always talking about her pussy at
Yep.
home.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, you know, if she can talk about it, why can't, you know? Mrs. Slocum was I liked her. She was one of the funniest characters on that show.
Yeah.
But, and John Inman,
John Inman played
yeah, played,
Wilberforce.
yeah. what was his last name?
Oh yeah,
Yes, Mickey. I'm
Mr.
free. Matter of fact, that's when my cousin and I, we'll text each other, and I'll say, "Mr. Bryan, are you free?" And he'll type back, "I'm free." Or
Yep.
he'll write to me, "Are you free?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm free."
Mhm.
Because we both, Are You Being Served Again wasn't as good. It was okay, but they were sharing
Mr. Humphreys,
Mr. Humphreys,
Wilberforce
yes.
Humphreys.
Yes, Wilberforce Humphreys, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. That's right. And that's just a good fun comedy show, but the innuendos in it was just like he played Mr. Humphreys. Yes, Mark, thank you. But
Yeah.
it was a good show, and I'll still put it on every so often if I can catch it somewhere. Just
I
because
found
it's
I
funny.
found some of them on YouTube, so that
All right,
that's
see you in
where
the
I
morning,
found them.
Mel.
Good night,
Yeah.
Mel.
Yeah,
Night, Mel.
I
Good night,
think
Mel.
I think I can get them either on BritBox or what's the other one? There's two of them that are British because I think one of them.
BBC.
Huh?
BBC.
No, it's not BBC. No, there's BritBox and. Anyways, there's two streaming services that carry, and because one of them I think carries mainly old BBC stuff, and the other one carries old ITV. Because, and I can't remember. I think Are You Being Served was on ITV.
Yeah.
Yes, it is very dated. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning, Mel. So, but yeah, you all right there? Did my cigarette smoke bother you there, Art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what
that's
it is?
great.
Okay, sorry. I'll try to not do that when you're on the show.
Okay. Good.
But well, like I said, I stopped off at that on the way home at that place where I saw that person of questionable value.
Yes.
Oh, there's another thing. The person that waited on me, the cashier, their name, it was on there, it was Christy, but it started with a K. But I'm not sure what it was. Because it looked like it could have been a female. But then it looked like a guy with long hair and a lot of pierced earrings and a bit of a mustache.
Maybe his name was Pat.
Well, yeah, no, he was, Benny Hill was the master of innuendo.
Oh, definitely one of the great.
Oh,
One of the absolute
did you
best.
see any hemorrhoids from the back? That's a good pointer.
No.
Yeah, if you see hemorrhoids, it's a dude.
Okay.
Well,
He's a
I might note of that next time.
Yeah. Hey, I watch Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Oh, and I haven't because I really don't like him.
Oh, that's one of his better movies. That and Dumb and Dumber. Oh God.
And I don't like that one either. I've never watched any. I've watched.
Or what is it? God Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't.
Hey, Lon.
Lon Denard, who shops at Menards.
Hello, Lon. They need to quit releasing drones. Bruce Almighty. Yeah.
Close
Bruce
enough.
Almighty.
I
Yeah,
didn't think that
okay.
was right. Yeah.
I knew it ended with Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a fan of his. I never have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace Ventura was all right, and that was probably his best movie. But
Oh,
I'm
he
never
was
really been a
pretty
big fan
good
of him.
on In Living Color with the Woman Brothers,
Yeah.
where he played
That
Harvard Frank.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really like American comedy during that time period. You know, in
Yeah.
the 80s. Yeah, 80s, early 90s. I just, thought it was, to me, it was dumbed down. It was speaking to the lowest common denominator.
Right.
You didn't have to think. You just sit there and they do something stupid and you'd laugh, but there was
Yeah, very slapstick.
no talent,
Yeah.
you know, in my opinion.
Oh, you mean like the Three Stooges?
Yeah.
But they did it well,
Yeah.
you know. But they did it well, and they've lasted, and
Oh,
he
and
did a
who
great.
can
Yeah, he
forget
did
the
a good. I have
mask?
seen him do the Clint Eastwood thing. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he was actually in a Clint Eastwood movie. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it was. He played
The
the
Line of
lead
Fire.
singer.
He
It
was-
was supposed to be Guns N' Roses. He was supposed to play Axl Rose, and what was God? It was the very last Dirty Harry movie.
Was it in the Dirty Harry movie? Okay.
I think it was called Zero Impact or something like that.
Yeah, I will give him.
Maximum
I'll give him
Impact.
credit
Sudden
on
Impact.
Sudden
Yeah.
impact. Close
Sudden
enough.
Impact. Yeah, yeah. I liked him in the. I will say that I do like him in The Mask and The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Uh-huh.
I thought he-
Deadpool. The Deadpool.
Deadpool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudden
There was a
Impact
sudden
was like
impact.
the third
There
one.
was a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, that was one of the earlier ones. Deadpool was the last one.
Yeah, I think Sudden Impact was number 2 or number 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it Deadpool that they used the remote control car?
Yep.
Yeah. That was an RC-10 by Associated, and
Yeah.
that was right at the height of when it was really, really getting big. Just because I actually built one of those cars back.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, Harry Callahan, Dirty Harry
Harry
Callahan.
Callahan. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I've been a fan of Clint Eastwood since.
Oh yeah,
really since
Rawhide.
Rawhide days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rawhide. Yeah, every
But-
which way but
but-
loose.
Yeah.
Which way
Oh
you
yeah,
can.
and all the spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
It's like,
High Plains Drifter.
yeah, he did Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and then there was,
I think High Plains Drifter was the last one.
Yeah.
well, technically you had Joe Kidd and you had, what
We
was the other
got
one?
Brent eat more possum.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Hey,
Welcome
Brent.
to the show.
Another Okie.
Yep,
Yep, one of yours.
yeah.
Oh, and there was a Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood
Mark.
movie where he was a Secret Service agent.
In the Line of Fire.
Yes, with John Malkovich.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
actually,
Firefox is another great movie.
yeah, that was a, do what? Which one?
Firefox. Where he steals the.
Oh yeah, the jet, the Russian
jet.
jet. That was a
That
good
was
one.
that was a good one. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
he's-
what
let's
was
see,
the one
High-Plains
where
Drifter
he
and-
was the preacher that used to be a gunfighter?
that was Pale Rider,
Pale Rider. Yeah.
which was
That was
actually
cool.
it was actually sort of part 2 of High Plains Drifter. It was sort of a
Okay.
because he sort of died or he's dead. And, High Plains Drifter is one you got to stop and think about sometimes because you're not sure. You gotta. It's Over the Top. Oh, that was with Sylvester Stallone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the arm wrestling thing, and he was a truck driver. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. What'd you say about Any Which Way But Loose? Yeah, it was Any Which Way But Loose, and there was. He did 2 of those, didn't he?
Any which way but loose and any which way you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The two.
And
Yeah.
they were filmed in Colorado,
Colorado. Yep.
right
Yep.
up at Georgetown.
Yeah, because I recognized some of the scenery when I was watching it.
Hmm.
Oh, I've been there. I know where that's at.
Hmm.
Yeah, and those were those. Of course, that's Stallone. Yeah. Monkeys. Yeah. Well, the Monkeys were great. Clyde.
Mm.
What is it? Right Turn, Clyde.
Yeah, right turn, Clyde.
Yeah. Judy didn't like those. She thought those were stupid movies as well. So you're in
No, I
good
like
company, Lon. He says yet another reason I hate Colorado. Yeah. I didn't realize how much I took for granted until, you know, it was when they were doing the Timothy McVeigh trial and they were showing that backdrop, you know, they had Connie Chung or whoever it was that was reporting, and they had the Rocky Mountain, you know, behind her. I got up and saw that same view every morning. I looked at that and I said, man, that is really, really some gorgeous scenery there. I got up and looked at that every morning. As soon as I got up, I looked out my bedroom window, and there it was, facing that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow or another, when we lived in Denver, I got the northeast window. So all the wind and cold was coming right down out of the Rockies, right into my damn bedroom.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Grand Junction, and I got the northwest window. So I was getting all the damn cold coming right off of the mountains, the western slope. I think my parents I think they did that on purpose, you know, because both bedrooms were the same size, you know, both theirs and mine, you know, so, yeah. But they were some good, you know, there were some good movies, you know. Now it's like, God, they're even remaking, you know, they're turning old TV shows that really didn't stand the test of time. And now they're making movies out of them, and then guess what? They're still not any good.
Right.
You know. But I will say, the newest, the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Now that is an excellent movie.
Yeah, I'll have to go check that one out.
If you want to laugh, that is one that you're going to laugh at. I mean, it's, of course, it's got his typical disgusting, you know, Deadpool comments, and but there is so many, you know, there's so damn many Easter eggs on there. You have to see it more than once.
Right.
You know, there's just, you know, I'm waiting for it to come out on streaming video.
Yep.
All action heroes do at least one dumbass movie. Yeah. Yeah. Ask Ryan Reynolds and the Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
And I think
the proposal.
Strange New Worlds comes out in early next year.
Oh, does it? The next
Yeah.
season? Okay.
Yep. Looking forward to that. I just hope they don't screw it up like they did with Discovery. Yeah.
I hope
They've done
not.
well so far.
I hope not.
Been
'Cause
excellent.
Yeah.
so far, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
The only one that, you know, when I first heard about it was the singing one. And then after I saw it a couple times, yeah, that's not bad.
Everybody was talking about it, and I hadn't
It was
seen it
something
yet.
different.
And
Yeah.
I finally watched it, and I thought, all right, I can, you know, it was okay. You know, could have been worse. Could have been Leonard Nimoy singing Bilbo Baggins, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
It looks like they're going to be bringing Scotty in
Oh,
the
are they?
next.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the very last episode, they were on that planet where Pike's girlfriend was at, and then the Gorn showed up.
Yeah.
And Scotty was on another ship doing some surveying over in another sector.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get away from them, and he crash landed on that planet.
Okay. Yeah.
And he made a gadget that kind of cloaked themselves from the Gorn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
And turns out he was a student of the current engineer who what's her name?
Oh.
Carol Kane, is that her name?
Yeah, that's the one who played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He was one of her students back at the academy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
remember that now.
she's one of those aliens that could live for hundreds
of
or
years. Yeah.
1,000 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pella, that's
Pella.
right, Steve.
Pella. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yep.
couldn't remember it.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. But oh man. Well,
Mm.
got about 5 more minutes here, and I think we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
top of the hour.
So, well, I will show you. I got this. Where is it?
Oh, cool.
Cool.
It's a 1/24 scale.
Okay.
It's a Jeep.
Oh, cool.
You know. But,
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. You know, it's
Well set out.
yeah. And I've ordered new parts for all these. These here are plastic, and I've ordered aluminum in the same color green. So, but yeah, it uses. Man, these batteries on these things. Just if I can get it off here.
Oh, Lon says he's got a new puppet. Ah, interesting.
Yes. Oh, you got a new one? Okay.
Yeah, he had Tigger.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the 2S batteries that come in it. So,
Oh, cool.
and it's put out by Spectrum. So, and that's who makes the receiver, Spectrum. It's
Cool.
put out by Axial, which is owned by Horizon Hobby.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
anyways, so I'm going to be taking that one with me tomorrow. Just it comes with the Spectrum controller. You know, not the best in the world, but they needed to put more weight here because it doesn't want to stand up on its own because that got such a thin. That's all the base it has because the batteries go up
Right.
in here, and so most
Well,
of them have
maybe you
the
could
batteries.
3D print one.
Someone take Lloyd's credit card. That's what my boys are saying too. No, I paid cash for those. I had.
Yeah.
I trade up, although I haven't here today or this week, but yeah. So.
Hmm.
So what puppy did you get that's better than your Tigger? Did you get a newer one?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Cool.
I guess his Tigger, it was really tight on his
Really
hand,
tight,
and he
yeah.
ended up tearing
he
it up.
enterta-
So
He managed to entertain himself for 2 hours last night on Uncle Bill's show.
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rest
it's
of
a
us were talking,
Yeti.
and Lon was over there with Tigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, it's a Yeti.
Ah,
Ooh,
interesting.
Bigfoot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it sounded more like a Wookiee, but yeah. I actually around here, one of the devices they left for Judy for her breathing to help her blow into, it has a propeller thing in it. And if you kind of blow through it and then hum at the same time, it sounds just like a Wookiee.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I call it my Wookiee call.
well, there you go. You ought to record that.
Well, yeah, I gotta find it. It's underneath some of this stuff on my table right now. I gotta eventually move some of this stuff to other places, but right now I'm doing all of my car work. Like I said, I just ordered the upgrades for that vehicle tonight. I'm putting in aluminum. Is it aluminum? Maybe no. I think I went with brass. Probably sounds like bagpipes. Yeah. No, it's not that bad. So nothing's that bad. Well, actually, I like bagpipes. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Yeah, because my ringtone for the longest time was Scotland the Brave.
Ah,
And then I changed it to the intro song to The Undertaker on WWE.
okay.
So now I hear these two chiming bells when first, you know, uh, like for whom doth the bell toll, that type of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
sort of a
What?
spin off of the funeral march.
Ah,
Yeah.
what AC/DC song has bagpipes?
I've heard Thunderstruck played with bagpipes, but
Dominic knows.
Dominic?
It's a long way to the top.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, yeah.
And you know, it was where was it filmed? Was it filmed
It
in
was filmed on Swanson Street in Melbourne in 1976, and they were on the back of a truck.
Yeah, it cost $500 for that.
Back then, that would have been a
Yeah,
hell of a lot of
That
money.
was-
that was a lot of money then, but you
Yeah.
Would
know,
have been that would have been what, $10,000 in
Yeah.
today's money.
mhm.
Top marks, Dom, is what Mickey Moose
and that's
said.
the only song they won't do live.
Yeah,
Yep.
Why is that?
Well, because because it was Bond's song. That's his signature bit, and they didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So.
hmm
Oh man,
So
50,000 Aussie dollars. Yeah.
yeah. my my girlfriend's sister, who lives in Australia, got a cool video of the aurora down there.
Of what?
Of the aurora, or
and the
aurora
Aurora
australis.
Australis, otherwise known as the Southern Lights.
Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Southern Lights. Okay,
Yep. It turned out pretty cool.
cool. Yeah.
Yep. hmm
Yeah, I know that the Northern Lights have been really crazy this year.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yep.
well, folks.
Yeah, and it's been as far south as the northern part of Colorado.
Yeah.
Got to
Yeah.
see them.
They actually were able to see a little bit of it here in Oklahoma in
Oh,
some
boy.
areas.
Yeah,
You
if you
know.
get out far enough away from many lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys want to see a real drone show, he's probably already started or is fixing
Yep.
to, and that's Drone Nation with Ron Brown
Drone
and
Nation.
Marcus Crawford. And they should be starting now. And I think with that said, we've done a good hour now. So I'm going to call it a day. You guys have a great week. All
Yep.
of you that was in the chat, thank you so much for joining. All of you guys here on the panel, I always enjoy it and I always appreciate
It's
it.
always
So-
great to be.
So with
Yep.
that said and done, fellas, I am going to call it a night because I got to get
Yep.
up early tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, folks.